Well, all religions are the same, aren't they? They just emphasize different things and use different words and symbols. I've heard that someplace, and you probably have too. And in some ways, you might understand exactly what that statement is suggesting, because it's really obvious and really true. At some fundamental level, religions are the same. Their components are the same. As you observe these religions in action, you can notice the behaviors of people who practice them, whether they be worship or the lives that they lead. You might encounter stories and scriptures. You might encounter evidence that these religions, the world's religions, return to some of the very basic questions about the meaning of human life and the meaning of human death. That they grapple with what it means to be whole, what it means to be enlightened, what it means to be saved. There, I've used 3 different words, haven't I? But in this regard, religions are the same. And structurally, they are very much the same. They share components. And yes, it's true they emphasize different things and use different words and symbols. But, and this is the big but, and the important one, whatever the differences, they are as important as the similarities. So when we begin to study the world's religions and find ourselves struck by the fact of the similarity, of the commonalities, we need also to be attentive to the ways in which they are distinctive, the ways in which the words, the symbols, the stories, the world views say something of this particular people's experience of the sacred or of the ultimate reality. It is the differences that are exciting and enriching, and that invite us not only to appreciation, but often also invite us to dialogue. Sometimes when we focus on the commonalities, we're tempted to say, so, they're all the same, aren't they? It doesn't matter which one you choose, which one you practice. In fact, maybe you'd like to kind of just wrap them all up into one new package, moving toward the creation of a single world religion. That's where I see the point that unsettles me, the idea that religions can either be reduced to one or that it doesn't matter which one you are. Because it does matter. It matters at the level of individual commitment and life, and it matters a great deal. So what we need, I think, all of us to do is to learn more about those commonalities, but also be attentive to the differences, and then be prepared to sit and listen to each other as we reflect on what it is that from our particular tradition or from the tradition of someone else, where that meeting is, where that mutual understanding can take place, where we can begin to enter into some dialogue. So I say that we need to affirm the differences, and we need then also to understand them and together to celebrate them.